Hi everyone, and welcome. This update highlights the latest improvements and new capabilities available for Firmatech's electric utilities customers in Kilowatt. In this video, we will walk through several new features, including map view and data selection, inspection overview and discrepancy display, filtering and section selection, reporting and shapefile generation, and user access management. Let's look at what's new in Kilowatt.
You'll be presented with this screen right here, this map instantly. And what it'll have up here is the means of how you're going to be able to display data on this page. So right here, you have the ability to select the customer. Here is where you'll be able to actually select the different projects that are under your guys' company. So for this example, we'll just select this multi-inspection project. Now here is where you'll be able to select the inspection that you want to see on this map. You can have the options to either select one inspection that you've done, or you're able to select all of the inspections that are done within a project right here. So let's go ahead and select them all. As soon as you hit apply, it will then zoom in. It will take you to this view where it will showcase all the polls that have been collected in all of the inspections that you have selected. So one other cool little feature here is that up here, you have the ability to access the reports based on the projects and inspections that you select. But we'll dive into that a little bit further. But also here in this username bubble, what you can do is that you can see your options for dark mode, the help, or the logout. And if you want to change how this page looks, you can hit this dark mode button and it will change it from that darker background to a more lighter one. This way it kind of gives you flexibility on just how you want this data to be presented. If you want something that's softer on the eyes, or if you want something that will provide more contrast to the information that you're seeing. And so just that ability for accessibility is something we really want to highlight on here. But let's go back to this map view right here. On the top, you will be able to see that there is this filter bar, which will allow you to be able to control what exactly you see on this map view. So here you can select the different polls that you see based on their severity. So right now we have everything selected from low severity, medium severity, high severity, and vegetation, with past polls not shown. But if you want to go ahead and you want to show these past polls, you can go ahead and click on it, hit apply, and then it will start to load, and then you'll just be able to see every single poll that you want to be able to view. But because this the primary functionality of this tool is to really look at the problematic polls, let's go ahead and say, okay, I'm good. I don't really want to see the past polls at this moment. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then over here, you can change aspects of how exactly these layers are visualized. So right now we just have the line options selected, and you can either choose between showcasing the actual individual lines or the polls, which will then provide a little bubble here that really pinpoints specifically where polls are placed. Then lastly, we have the map controls. So as you saw, you can choose either to zoom to the full inspection right here. You can choose to zoom directly to the selected asset that you select in case you lose your spots, and then you can turn on and off the auto zoom. You saw how when I selected all on those inspections, it was able to just zoom in automatically on where they're at. But in case some people don't want that, they have the ability to turn off that functionality. Over here, we have our inspection overview. This provides the major KPIs of all of the inspections that are selected. It just gives us just a high-level data about the poll count, the polls with discrepancies, and the poll percentage. And then if you click over here, it will showcase what are the top discrepancies that are occurring based on what's selected. And this section, what it's really supposed to do is that it helps take the information of our dashboard page, take that information from that dashboard page, and rather than having you jump between back and forth the discrepancy or this map view page and the dashboard, we want to try to provide those high-level informations from that page and just display it on here. This way you're able to just stay on map view without. Down here below, we have the list of the polls themselves, so you're able to look at just all the polls that are currently being displayed on here, and you are able to look at those major figures like the actual inspections that they're a part of, the actual poll ID that they are marked as, and then the discrepancy amounts, and then the severity. And you can also have it so you want to see the polls that either have the most discrepancies or the least discrepancies. You're able to click on this table header and be able to sort it like that. This helps present different options to how you can actually select the poll that you want to view. You can either just click on a poll based on how it's displayed on here, or you can just go ahead and just choose from the list of where you want to be able to, like, which poll you want to be able to see. This way it kind of helps just provide options based on how our users want to be able to find a poll, whether it be like location based or if they're trying to look for a specific poll ID. They can also go ahead and just like type in the poll ID into here, so that we don't have to like search through this giant list. But this red one looks interesting, so let's go ahead and click on that. And now when we click on that, you'll see that there are more modals that have just opened up. That poll list is now replaced with a general structure description, where it now just displays the coordinates of this poll. And this is one thing that we really want to try to. Over here, you see all the images that have been just collected during the actual inspection itself. And then over here, you have this entire section dedicated to discrepancies. Rather than having to scroll all the way down to the bottom of that sidebar, like in the current experience with Kilowatt, in order to see what the discrepancies are, we really want to make discrepancies a focal point on this new experience, being able to have an entire section dedicated to it, so you're able to clearly see every single discrepancy is occurring on that poll, along with the image that's associated with that discrepancy. Bigger look at the image. You can just go ahead and just click on that. Then this image viewer will appear over here, and now you're able to actually see the image a lot clearer. But let's say this isn't enough and you want to really be able to see all the details of it. You can just go ahead and click here, and then it just makes it full screen, where you're able to zoom in and really analyze the picture from like near pixel levels. So here we have the ability just to be able to really emphasize the discrepancies, what's going on with them, and really get that visual understanding of what's occurring in that image. And let's say you want to go back to the map view. All you need to do is just kind of close out this image viewer and then just go back to the poll list here. Let's go ahead and actually make a report on this. So I will go ahead and hit access reports. And because I have multiple inspections selected, I'm presented with these options of either requesting a combined shapefile, where you're able to now go in, type out the name, type out what you want to have contained in this shapefile. And then you can also look at all the shapefiles that have previously been made from these selected inspections. But let's say you only just want to like report on one inspection. You just go ahead and just change the filters up here, and now we're presented of options of just that generated shapefile for that inspection. Too many other things to showcase. I can go ahead and just showcase the dashboard now, and the dashboard is literally just what we took in from the previous Kilowatt and we just transferred it to here. And then I think the last page that we just have access to is just this managed access page. So anybody that's just an admin can just go on in, just be able to add users and just give them like different permissions levels, very boilerplate stuff if you ever use sort of the informational dashboard tools.
That wraps up our latest Kilowatt updates for electric utilities. At Firmatech, we're dedicated to continuous innovation in everything we do, giving you the clarity, accuracy, and confidence to make every decision count. If you need additional assistance or have any questions, visit the help page on Kilowatt for more information and support. Thanks for watching.